Good morning, everybody. Our audio lines are currently live. We will be getting our chat box open here in just a minute. If you guys have just joined us, we have a pretty significant call today with updates. It will be a little bit longer. It will be very important. If you guys can send any of your team members here, any of your leaders here, go ahead and send out the link. We will be getting started here in about 3 minutes. Just send out those last reminders and we'll get started, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, looks like we are good to go. We got Spanish is good to go. Hindi is good to go. If you guys could let me know what part of the world you guys are tuning in from. I'd love to see where you guys are at around the world. We got India, US, India, perfect. India's best. Phoenix, Arizona, awesome. Bangalore, India, India, Mumbai. All right, India present today, still going strong. Peru, India, India. I'm just gonna keep saying India because that's all I can read on my screen right now. I saw one Dubai, Mumbai, Pennsylvania. All right. India, Mumbai. A lot of Indian flags here, guys. India present, Florida, Australia, US, Maryland. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that so much. I got a couple of different screens up here. And I want to just thank everybody for being on our call, everybody that's participated in our company so far. It's been amazing to be with you guys these last 3.5 years. And I want to welcome everybody that is newer to our company, newer to our community, and we want to give you a place that you can plug in, a place that you can get information, a place where you can get everything that you need. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and kick off this call here, guys. Let me get these slides working here. This is our global call. Our global call isn't to talk about, the marketing or compensation or business opportunity or anything of that sort. There's a little bit of training on products. We're going to do some demos today. It's for communication. It's for administrative updates. And it's just to be plugged in directly to the company. Okay. So this is part of our system. This is part of who we are. And we do this every single week. Okay. With that, what we do is we follow some of the greatest mentors out there. We follow some of the best gurus out there, if you will. And one of the things that every successful entrepreneur, every business owner recommends that you do something, that you start with your purpose. You start with the end in mind. And that's what we did here at the beginning of IX Global. And we founded the company on 3 core values, which is to innovate, inspire, and impact. And that has turned into our mission to innovate, inspire, impact your life through education, through digital services, through technologies. Innovation being the core of who we are. Innovation being what we are setting out to do is disrupt an industry that has not been disrupted in over 60 years. And we've set out to do that. We've launched May 2020, so about 3.5 years ago. In that time, we've gone from 5 million, from 0 to 5 million our first year, 20 million our second year, over 200 million our third year, and we're still going strong. Obviously, we've had some ups and downs in the road, but what we want you guys to understand is that the core, the most important person that comes into our company is you. Everything that you do in this company will be based on your education, based on your transformation. Now, with that being said, let me take care of a little bit of some legal disclaimer here. Our company, its owners, directors, officers, employees, service providers, content providers, we are not financial advisors. We are not investment advisors. We are not licensed to sell securities or investments. Okay. You will see information that is given to you, given to everybody through our channels, through our newsletters. But none of it is intended as investment, tax, accounting, or legal advice. Okay. And none of it is soliciting any type of offer. What we do offers education, tools, and technology. Now, all of that information you need to use at your own risk. We teach do your own research, and we teach risk management. Okay. We can't promise any type of guarantee or income. Why? Because we don't control the final market. We give education into a space where people are not familiar with. People do not know a lot about digital assets right now. People did not know a lot about financial markets 5 years ago. And communication and platforms and streaming services are making this available now. And that's what we've decided to do. We've taken part of this this innovation and we're giving the information directly to the people. And part of that information is our educational services in the financial markets in the form of financial newsletters. These newsletters are published on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, sometimes weekends as well, depending of the market, in foreign exchange, which is currencies, stock market around the world from India to the US, and then digital currencies. Now, these newsletters do pose a risk of loss. Okay, so you can lose money if you are using these newsletter alerts to trade with. We cannot guarantee our future performance based on past results. Okay, so what we want you guys to understand is there is risk. We want you to understand that there is a lot of people out there that have had different experiences based on them thinking, hey, this is going to be easy money. This is not easy money. This is learn and then earn. Okay, it could take you a month to learn. It could take you 3 months. It could take you 3 years. Everybody is different. But what we've done is we put together a robust platform that goes across the globe from multiple different languages to multiple different time zones and strategies. And in the Forex arena, we measure these results based on pips, percentage points, okay? And this week in Forex, we got 1,789 total pips. In binary options, a 79% win rate. Synthetic indices, a 90% win rate. And in our India Markets Pro, a 55% win rate. In crypto, we had a 100% win rate there. So with that, guys, I do want to just highlight a couple of our traders of the week here. Our Brazilian team, both our crypto and our FX, amazing job there. 100% win rate on both there, 800 total pips in Forex, 100% win rate in crypto as well. Binary Ventures, 80% win rate, and in our Synthetic Pro, 94% win rate. So congratulations, guys. Appreciate you guys and all that you guys are doing in that. So like I said, we have set this call up to give you guys different updates, to give you guys different information. As you guys may or may not know, okay, as you guys may or may not know, we have made some changes to our system over the last few weeks and months. We're in the process of launching something called IX 2.0. This IX 2.0 is the ability to reinvent ourselves as a company. And that's what we've done. Okay. We are here. And during these times of challenges, we've set out to become the best company. From the bottom of my heart, I know every single day, I'm thinking of what can we do to become better? What can I do to become better? I'm not perfect. We've made mistakes. We've had ups and downs with products. We've had ups and downs with service providers. We've had ups and downs in the markets. We've had ups and downs in life, in family, and in business. But what we can continue to do is fail forward, continue to move forward based on our experiences and not let our failures define us. So what we've done is on October 27th, which is a couple weeks ago, we made some structural changes to our compensation plan. And with that, our company deck and our brand ambassador program have been updated. So we'll talk a little bit about this here. These are just refreshers, guys. We talked about this the last couple of weeks in our compensation plan. I want to be really, really clear with this, okay? This got re-implemented October 27th. So this will be tomorrow night's close will be the second cycle, okay? What we did is we went to just two simple leg maxes, a 40% for the first 2 tiers of ranks. And when I say 2 tiers are our beginner ranks and our intermediate, our producer ranks, okay? Apprentice, go-getter, builder, producer, and executive producer. Those ranks all have a 40% line max. What does that cause you to do? It causes you to open up 3 enrollment legs, okay? That's essentially what it's doing. You can see there the number of subscribers that is needed, okay? And this is based on an 80 PV membership of duplication, so you can get there a lot faster with a elite pack, which we'll talk a little bit about the elite pack here in a little bit. Okay. So essentially those changes that are highlighted in those boxes there are the major changes. Okay. From influencer all the way to our ambassador ranks to the top rank elite ambassador, we have a 50% line max. So we've lowered the 50% line max. Before it used to be at global influencer. Currently it's sitting at influencer and above. Okay. All right. Up next, guys, for anybody that is willing to support us right now, and I know there's a lot of people writing me some really tasteful comments right now, but we are asking for your support, okay? If we want to keep this company moving forward, we want to show the perseverance that we have. We want to show the emotional, mental, spiritual fortitude that we have. You want to show them the betterment that we have. One of the industry forums right now, Business for Home, has put out a poll, okay, for the top direct selling companies for 2024. What we are asking for your support in is if you can go and download the Business for Home app, select polls, and vote IX Global, or vote whoever you want. And honestly, I'm just assuming you're on IX Global call, so I'm asking you to go and vote for us. But if you want to vote for somebody else, that is exactly, your choice. But go out there and vote. The industry needs it. We need to see who the tops are. And what I've decided to do, and I don't have this on a slide, if we get over 1,000, we have over 1,000 people on this call right now, guys. So listen up, okay? We have over 1,000 people on this call. If by noon Utah time, which is in 2 hours, we are over 1,000 votes, we will be doing a special promotion on enrollments. Okay. I have some ideas for some really special enrollments for some of the stuff we're going to launch today. So if you guys are at all interested, leaders out there, get your teams to duplicate this information. I will go ahead and film a special video if we achieve it, and we'll put the promo out today so you guys can have an amazing close of the week. Okay. So if you guys are wanting to close out the week strong, close out your rank strong, this is a win-win here. Business for Home app, go download it from the App Store, Play Store. You're going to see a button on there that says polls, and then go and search for IX Global. Okay. 1,000. Okay. Over 1,000 votes in the next 2 hours. And I believe we can do that because if everybody just stopped what they were doing right now, downloaded the app, clicked on polls, and chose IX Global, we could announce the promo before the end of this call. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on that, guys. Corporate staff, if you guys can keep an eye on that for me, I would really appreciate that. And continue to listen to us here because we are going to continue on with this call. Now, as of last week, we have successfully launched our X Life platform. Our X Life platform is the place where you, as an IX member, is going to breathe, eat, live, sleep, dream, and build your future. Okay. Let me say that again. You as an IX member, brand ambassador, this is your home. This is where you're going to breathe. This is where you're going to eat. This is where you're going to sleep. This is where you're going to become that best version of yourself. And this is where we're going to build your dreams. Okay. Now, what we've done and what was going to happen over the next few weeks is X Life will become a free platform that you as a brand ambassador can invite people to. Okay. As you invite people to, they will automatically be tied to you in the referral structure, meaning that you will be their sponsor if they decide to upgrade to any packages, any products, any all accesses, anything that they purchase in the future will be tied to you. Okay. So with that, guys, I want you guys to understand X Life, the importance of this. X Life is where you are going to be. Okay. Like I said, if you are in your back office right now, there is a button in there that says X Life. Go to X Life. Very simple. Okay. What we want you guys to do is go in there, navigate around, consume some of the content. If you guys have the ability to post, not everybody has the ability to post. Okay. Only certain people do, certain leaders, certain content providers. But we want you guys to go and explore the social hub, explore the X Life channels and the content that's in there so you can see what this is all about. Okay. You can see what X Life, we want you guys to go out there and multiply your life. We want to do some betterment. We want to empower people out there, and we're going to do that through our technologies. You guys will start to see that about us in the next little bit. Okay. As well, today we got some exciting news. As you guys know, we do have some information that has been released from the debt projects. Okay. This demo and the stuff that I'll train on, I'm going to do it towards the end of this call. I just put this slide here for anybody that is on this call today to get any type of information about Debtbox or the projects. I know we have lots of node holders in here, and we are going to continue to play our role in educating and informing and teaching everything that there is about blockchain, and specifically this project with Debtbox. Okay, so that's up next. But what we're talking about now, what I want you guys to talk about, I'm sure you guys have heard about Ronin. Okay. If you guys have not heard about Ronin, if you guys can put in the chat box the number 1. If you have not heard about Ronin, if you can put the number 1 in the chat box so I can see who is here. Okay. If you have not heard about Ronin, perfect. There's a lot of ones coming in here. I like this. So these are a lot of my India people. I see a lot of the Indian names. Okay. I love it. I love it. So Hans or Vars, sorry, if you can do me a favor, I'm going to speak very slowly because this is going to be very important for our India community. Okay. The Ronin card. The Ronin card is going to give users around the world, US and throughout many countries, okay, the ability to transact in crypto. What does that mean, to transact in crypto? It means you can take, for example, let's just say you were in Debtbox and you had been mining for a while and you have $500 worth of debt token. Well, you could take that debt token, swap it over to USDT, BEP20. From your wallet, you can send that over to your Ronin card within minutes, have it deposited to your Ronin card with a few clicks of a button there. And within 5 minutes, you're able to go down to anywhere they accept Visa, okay, and transact. So if it's to buy groceries, if it's to purchase gas, if it's to pay the electric bill, anywhere Visa is accepted, you will be able to utilize this card, okay? You can withdraw to your bank account. You can wire to yourself. You can send peer-to-peer. Anybody else that has the Ronin card, we'll talk about this. I'm going to give a demo on this in a few minutes, okay? So let me go through here. Let's talk about some of these features here. There are 4, guys. Count them again. 4 different levels, okay? So you're going to choose the level that you want, depending on what you want, okay? And depending on how much crypto you're trying to exchange and transactions you're doing, okay, you are going to pick a level. There's a virtual level, okay, there's a plastic level, a standard, there's a black metal, and then there's a 24 karat gold. Every level comes with different benefits, obviously, as well, different costs. Okay, this is a one-time cost as well. To IX, it's a one-time cost, and there's annual. It's kind of like a credit card. If you guys have an Amex or a Capital One or any type of credit card out there, at least in the US, usually you have some type of annual fee. Okay, you can see here the fees starting at $65 for the virtual card, $250 for the standard card, $1,250 for the black card, and $2,500 for the gold card. Now, we want you guys to understand there are shipping charges. So please, if you're international, understand that it might be a little bit more expensive to get the card shipped to you. It's because they're sending it via a courier like FedEx or DHL to assure the arrival of your card. Okay. Down a couple lines, you'll see the annual renewal cost. On the virtual card, there is no renewal cost. On the standard card, it's $100. On the metal card, $229, and on the gold, $300. Okay. It is available in 160 countries around the world. You have the ability to swap from any crypto. Okay, it's crypto conversion, or what we call swap. You can do that. You can do internal peer-to-peer. So let's say I have some funds in my account and I want to send them over to Misty. Well, I don't even have to go and spend the gas fees to go through the chain. I could just send them internally to her, okay, peer to peer. Depending on your level, this is where the levels come in. On virtual, standard, black, or gold, you'll have different daily limits. You can see there, if it's a USD dollar amount, peer to peer, it's $1,000 on the virtual daily. Standard is 5,000, black is 10,000, and gold is 20,000. If you are transferring Bitcoin, it's unlimited. Conversion fees will go down as you get a higher level of card. So you can basically cut your fees in half from the virtual card. So if you're transacting a lot of crypto, converting a lot of crypto, it's more advantageous to be on the higher limit card, okay, the gold card, if you will. So you can go through this. This PDF is available to you guys. This system, guys, is going live. The reason I'm talking about it so much right now, it's going live within the next 24 hours. Now, one of the great things is this is available for US members. I've seen a lot of people in the last, call it 7 days or so, have been asking, well, or consulting, or even complaining a little bit, excuse the language, about, oh, well, how do I get BNB to mint my debt license? Or how do I get B or USDT? And it's a very confusing process. It's very hard. Well, guess what? Get your Ronin set up. Go through KYC. There is KYC. You will have to go and upload your documents just like any other crypto exchange out there, just like any other bank out there. This is a financial institution. You will have to get approved, but then you'll be able to link your bank account. You can ACH yourself some funds. You can have some funds in there in the next couple of days, and you can purchase your BNB, Binance Smart Chain, or you can purchase your USDT BEP20. So this should simplify the process. Down at the bottom, as you can see, you have direct to bank payments, which here in the US, it's called ACH, in and out. It's $5 per, okay? You have wire transfers, $30, except on the gold, it's $20. And then if you lose the card for any reason, okay, there is a replacement fee. You can see that is not charged. That is not come to IX Global. That goes to the card providers for obviously the replacement of that card, okay? So this is the Ronin wallet. We will go through and do a demo when we are doing a demo on the debt stuff as well. All right, 1x. I don't know how many of you guys have seen my presentation. We have created a new marketing campaign for our brand ambassador program called 1x. And what we are doing with this campaign is we are in search of the one. We are in search of the people that are looking to change their lives. What we are setting up here at IX is a global lifestyle membership community. And these memberships will improve your life in multiple different ways. We want it to be all inclusive. We want to give people the ability to access membership and lifestyle that they wouldn't be able to, or they'd have to go to multiple different places to get. So we are looking for people that have decided to be the one that breaks the cycle. And to me, this is where we are at right now in life, in society, in the world. Is there are many people out there, and I don't know how many of you guys can resonate with this, but 15 years ago when I started on this path as an entrepreneur, I just knew that I was destined for something better than what I was doing at the time. I knew I was destined for something greater in life. I knew that I had more to give to this world than what I was doing. And I truly felt that. I was able to feel it, and it penetrated my soul. And so when we're looking for that one, we are looking for that soul out there that is saying, yes, this is what I need to do. I need to build up this kingdom. I need to build up this community. I need to help unite people around the world. I need to teach them how to break the cycle. I need to teach them how to live a better life. I need to teach them how to grow and multiply their life. So if you are that person, if you resonate with that, we want you to first decide, okay? And then we want you guys to partner with us to teach others how to do the same. We want you guys to teach others how to do the same, to become that multiplier, to become that X factor, to become the person that changes somebody's life emotionally, spiritually, mentally. It doesn't matter through what vehicle it is. If it's through therapies, if it's through coaching, if it is through financial education, if it's just financial betterment, if it's empowerment, if it's spiritual growth. The idea is that you become that X factor, you become that multiplier, and you help the person that is next to you. Now, in order to help the person that's next to you, like I said in the first slide, you need to decide. You need to decide to be the one that breaks the cycle. And that's what today is about, guys, about you deciding to be the one that breaks the cycle and creates the life that you want. And at the same time, paying it forward. Now, teaching others to do the same, to become that multiplier, and to help others around the world. Now, how do we do this? Like I said, through our global membership, our lifestyle membership. And you guys have seen lots of different products and brands launched over the last few weeks. And here, I just wanted to put this slide up. If you guys have been on my presentations, you guys have seen this before. And you guys will see it on social media. If you guys are not following us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram, okay? We want you guys to get the information. We put some reels out there for the next few days. Every single brand will be highlighted. That'll give you guys the information that you need to know, or even want to share what, to be able to share what it's about. So first off, our X Life, I'm going to take a little bit of time here. Like I said, this is our social platform. It is a free social platform that is going to focus on you or the person you're inviting to it through curated content. What does that mean? It means that the content needs to be approved and the content needs to be quality content. Social media platforms out there have turned into a very toxic place for children, for young adults, for men and women, for everybody. And what we want to do is we want to clean that up. We want to give a platform where people can come on. You could feel good about bringing your kids on, because what they're going to find is they're going to find stuff that's going to uplift them, that's going to empower them, that's going to enrich them and that's going to educate them. Okay. And that goes to the next one, skills. Inside of the X Life platform, you will find skills. Now, skills is a multi-dimensional online educational platform that is going to go into multiple verticals. That's what multi-dimensional means, different verticals. The first one we've launched with is X Core, which is our trading education. That is at the core who we've started out to be. So X Core, all of the channels, you guys know them as channels in Telegram. However, those channels over the next few weeks and months will convert into an app, and you guys will get those financial newsletter alerts directly to the app through X Core. Okay. In here, you will have live classes, on-demand courses, and different sessions where you'll be able to connect with experts and learn the skills of today. I was reading an article in Forbes just the other day, and in the next 5 years, a lot of the skills that our youth, people that are in college right now, are learning will be outdated in the next 5 years. So we need to go and become what I call an eternal student. We need to go and develop skills that are going to teach us, or that are going to pay us what we are worth. And if we continue to use the system, the traditional system that is out there, you're going to continue to get the results that are out there. What's going on here in the US? Well, the government is having to step in and they're having to cancel student debt. I have nothing against that. However, if you made a decision and an agreement and a commitment to do something and pay for something, it needs to be done. Now, we want people to understand that that system is broken. You don't have to go to school for 3 to 5 years or 10 years to learn something anymore that is going to give you the life that you want. Granted, there are specialized degrees, medicine, law, great. We're not trying to replace that, okay? We're talking about the people that have maybe a basic income, a minimum wage job. Up your standards, up your level, up your skills, and you're going to increase your ability, your capability to be able to go out there. Maybe it's to communicate. Maybe it's to get a better job. Maybe it's to get a promotion. It doesn't have to deal with entrepreneurship, but you need to learn the skill that is going to get you to the next level. Now, The next part of this is obviously what I'm passionate about is travel. I love traveling. One of the probably the best things is being able to travel with my family around the world, friends around the world. And what we did a few weeks ago is we actually acquired the rights to a product called Dream Trips. This partnership or this acquisition that we've done with Dream Trips will allow us to utilize Dream Trips, all of their online private booking portals, and all of their curated trips around the world. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit about Dream Trips so you can understand who they are. First, this is a product that's already sold over 5 million memberships. So let me ask you a question. If a product has already sold millions and millions and millions in memberships, do you think there is a demand out there for it? Yes. Now, let me tell you another stat. Dream Trips has sent over 1.3 million travelers on trips around the world in over 70 countries. Why? Because their trips are amazing. It is an experience. It is curated for you. If you guys have been to an Awaken, I would say it's like a little mini Awaken, especially for guys out there. How many of us guys, even just yesterday, Rosemary was telling me, hey, we need to go on a trip. And I'm like, man, it's a lot of planning. I have to go and look for flights. I have to go and look for transportation. Where are we going to eat? What are the best places we can eat at? Like, what hotel are we going to stay at? What activities are there? Well, guess what? Dream Trips takes all the guesswork out of it. You go in, you look at the booking portal, you see where you want to go. There's a price per person. You go in there, you look at the itinerary. Everything is set up, guys. So I'm talking to my men out there, right? If you guys are looking to score some points out there and go on a trip and make it look amazing of all this planning that you did, but in reality, all you did is went into Dream Trips. You booked the trip to wine country for the weekend for 3 nights, and you and your wife went off to wine country. There's wine tasting, there's cheese board, there's activities, there's, carriage rides, and all these amazing things that you did. Now talk about scoring some brownie points. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Dream Trips is available in over 70 countries around the world. So it's international. US, India, Korea, Europe, Latin America. And as we grow this membership base out, guys, we will have more and more people that will become part of our travel club. And guess what? We'll be able to open more and more destinations. And we have a little special surprise that we're working on as we start to develop Dream Trips X, our version of what travel should be. Okay. Next up, we got our Odyssey. Odyssey is going to be your business development tool. This is your business in the box. This is your franchising kit. Up until now, we have built the entire business based on what I call brute force, moving it forward no matter what, because that's what I know as a Marine. That's what I know as a human being. That's what's been instilled in me, is just move this thing forward. But the number one thing that will build businesses, there's 2 things that will build businesses. It's number 1, leaders, and number 2, systems. So we've been building on leaders. We've been dependent on leaders. And that's not a bad thing. On myself, on my good friends out there that founded, some of these markets out there in India and in Europe and in Latin America. And we have developed many communities around the world on leaders. But now to take that and multiply that and build it up, we need to implement a system. And the Odyssey is our system. Odyssey is where you will have the tools, the training, the strategies, the one-on-ones, the coaching, the group coaching to develop your business around the world, not just in your local community, but around the world. So if you guys are in India right now, how many non-resident Indians are out there that live, well, obviously not in India, but around the world, in Canada, in US, in, Europe, in Australia, in Indonesia, wherever. There's many. But how do we get them a product that they can feel comfortable with, that they can change their life with? Well, we have it now. We have it. We have something global. Ronin, we already talked about Ronin, so I'm not going to cover that. The last thing we'll talk about is Elite Society X, okay, or Elite X, as I like to call it. This is our leaders program. This is for the business coaching. This is for rubbing shoulders with the best of the best. In this club or in this society, you will be able to access different experiences, different information, different masterminds, and premium coaching. Okay. So how do we access these tools? Well, you guys are very familiar with this already. We're changing a couple of the names on our subscription. The basic is converting to light, which is an $80 a month membership. We will continue to have the $65 a month membership for X-Core as well. So that's not changing. Okay. Just understand that X-Core will be just a la carte $65. However, if you want the suite of light, which is X-Core, Odyssey, and the 1X brand ambassador program, okay, the X-Core customer program, $65, the light business builder, $80, okay. Pro will be $130, okay. That will give you access to the Trading Academy, X-Core. That'll give you access to Odyssey. It'll give you access to the brand ambassador program of 1X. It'll give you access to Dream Trips X Lite or Standard, and it'll also give you 390 travel loyalty points. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes as well. And then next we have Elite. Elite is the level you want to be on. Elite is the level where you'll be able to access absolutely everything within our community on the digital side. Now, you'll get the X-Core Trading Academy. You'll get any of the future skills unlimited. You'll get access to the Odyssey program. You'll get access to the brand ambassador program. You'll get access to Dream Trips X Premium, which in Premium, you have concierge services. You'll have airport travel, airport lounge access. You'll have different concierge services like personal shoppers. So there's a lot of cool little benefits in the premium side. You'll get 555 travel loyalty points. You'll also, after 6 months of consecutive membership, get a cruise voucher for 2 people for 4 nights. Absolutely, well, I say free. It's free for the voucher, but you have to pay fees and taxes. So it might cost a couple $100, but that's a cruise. It could be on Disney. It could be on the top of the top cruise lines around the world. Okay. And then last but not least, you'll get access to the Elite X Society Digital Pass. Now, we'll talk a little bit about what this digital pass means here in a moment, but to kind of sum up what we are digital entrepreneurs. We are set to we want you guys to capitalize on social media. We want to teach you guys how to do personal branding, how to use social media, how to start your squad, your team, okay? How to start locally, but think globally, to be able to generate a multi-generational residual income based on our brand ambassador program. But the only way you do that is by paying it forward. Guess what happens when you pay it forward, when you help multiply the impact to somebody else? Guess what happens? It just comes naturally. You start to feel good about yourself. When you start to feel good about yourself, you start to vibrate at a different level. You start to feel different. And guess what? The law of attraction kicks in. And guess what ends up happening? People start calling you left and right like, hey, what are you doing? You've changed so much. It's not that you've changed the information in your life. But the only way you change the information in your life is if you change your environment. And in order to change your environment, I'm not telling you guys to move from one location to another right now. If you have to, I did. I had to move away from my hometown to Salt Lake City in order for me to thrive. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to go that extreme. You can do that virtually. You can do that by being part of our Elite X community, okay? You will get coaching with myself, with other business mentors, with my mentors, okay? When we have premium speakers, like we just recently had Ed Milet come in, you'll get access in person if you're on the Diamond Pass, or if not, virtually streaming if you're on the Digital Pass, okay? This content will only be available for those on the Elite subscription. Okay. We have some other special stuff planned. You see that lion back there. I'm not going to give anything away. Again, Elite X, the power of one with Ed Milet. We will be dropping this into the Elite X membership group in the X Life platform. Okay. This is available in the next 20. Well, I'll probably say by the end of this week. Our first calls will go live next week, not this Saturday, but the next. Okay. So Like I said, if you are on the Elite Access membership, the $185 monthly membership, you're going to get access to this area of X Life. The digital access pass, you're going to get access to the academy, to the lives, to the think tanks, and you're going to get early access. I like to think of this as the first right of refusal to attend any trips, any masterminds, okay? Any type of events that we'll have in the future. So essentially, you're on the VIP list is the way that I like to think of this, okay? Elite access members will be on that VIP list to get in to any of our access or any of our in-person events there. Now, kind of shifting gears here, as you guys know, if you guys are out in India, this is the last week for our qualification into our Thailand leadership retreat. So if you guys have not already qualified, make sure you go out there, connect with the leaders. They have all the information on exactly what needs to be done. November 27th through the 30th, I will be out there. Rosemary will be out there. So we hope to see you guys all very, very soon on that. As well, for people on this side of the world, on the Western Hemisphere, we have our pre-launch party, December 10th through the 15th. Our qualification period is wrapping up here in a couple weeks. Right now, what we're going to do is you can qualify or you can purchase your way there, okay? There's a couple of different ways you can purchase. Remember, none of the ways to qualify come with a way to qualify for the flight. We're not giving flight credits, okay? This is not Awaken. You guys have seen this before. I'm not going to go through this. What we are announcing today is we do have a few rooms available for purchase. If you would like to purchase the trip, contact our customer support, okay? They will give you a link where you can make the payment and you can secure your spot. If you don't think, hey, I might not qualify, but I really want to go. I might not even halfway qualify, but I really want to go. There's your prices. Contact support. They'll give you all the information. The deadline to do this is November 17th. November 17th. Okay. All right. Last but not least, we have our all access packs. This will be the last 10 days of our all access packs before the prices increase and the benefits get adjusted. So if you guys have been with us and you've been seeing, the value that we put in there, whether you want Ronin, the gold card, which is a $2,500 retail value, it's available in the Elite X pack. You also get access to the Awaken retreats, 5,000 leadership points, 3 months of service across the board. Okay. I would go through, check out the benefits of this. If you don't fully understand everything, I went through a lot today, guys, and I hope it clarified a lot of information for you guys. All of this is available to you guys because we're going all access across the board. Now, let's jump in. Give me just 1 second here, guys. All right, guys, I am just going to switch over here. Let me see. Okay, can you guys still see my screen here? Can you guys see the debt page here? I'm going to go into demo mode because what we're going to talk about is going to talk about some of the I see debt page. Okay. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, I want people to understand. I'm getting some comments here. Oh, my money is stuck in X node. Your money is not stuck in X node. You are free to withdraw any of your token at any time that you want. Okay. So that is a misconception. All right. So let's go ahead and log in here, guys. I'm going to have to take a couple seconds here. I need to get over to my 2FA. So just give me 1 second here. I'm going to actually do something. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm just stopped the sharing of my screen because this is pretty confidential information here. Okay. All right. So now we are inside our debt platform. First thing I want to address. Well, the token prices are down. I've gotten many questions about this. The token prices are down, sir. 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 And I'm going to make a song about it. But before I make that song, I'm going to educate you guys. First of all, why is the token price down? Okay, again, why is the token price down? Listen up, guys. Why is the token price down? The token price is down. Okay, I'm saying this very, very slow so everybody can hear. The token price is down because the node holders, your colleagues, the people that you sold a license to, the people that purchased a license from you, are now going through and minting their NFTs. In the last 24 hours, Det made an announcement that, well, in the beginning, you could only use USDT, BNB, or Det token to mint. Well, what happened? People started to swap from, I don't know, XPLR to Det, BGLD to Det, okay, to cover the minting fees, which you can do. Totally fine. But what I think you do not understand is that when you do that, when you swap, this is what's happening on the back end is there is a sell and a buy that's happening on the decentralized exchange. Okay. When that happens and you have more sellers, because that's exactly what's happening, people are selling their XPLR for Det. What happens is you sell, the market reacts and the price goes down, 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 down. So when there's selling pressure, the price goes down, 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 down. Okay. Well, who is selling? Go look at the blockchain. Go look at the DEX. All of that information is there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to address the second thing. Oh, sir, but why isn't the trust buying? Why isn't the trust buying? Well, the trust, number one, is buying. However, the frequency and the volume of what it is buying is very, very low. Now, why is it very, very low? Over the last 3 months, we have gone through a regulatory issue here in the US, as probably most of you guys know. We have beat the TRO. However, when we beat the TRO, that does not mean the case is over. That does not mean that we get immediate access to the bank accounts. I barely got access to my crypto exchange 3 or 4 days ago, sometime last week. I cannot speak for Det, but I can probably tell you they are experiencing the same thing. They have some of their accounts back, but they do not have all of their accounts back. Okay. I could tell you the real world projects that support the ecosystem, doesn't matter if it's XPLR to BGLD, what's happened, and I want you guys to put your business hats on here. Okay. I want you to try to be business owners, if you will. If a US government, just like many of you guys, once the US government came out with allegations against me, I would probably say about 50 to maybe 70% of the community turned on me, right? Got hate messages, we knew you were a fraud, we should have never bought this, the government said this, and then people start putting stuff out there on X or Twitter, as it's formerly known as. They start putting all this information, and people believe what they read. People believe what's in the media these days. And so guess what? When businesses see that, just like when you see that allegation, guess what they do? They say, hey, well, maybe we should put this contract on pause. And every contract, if you guys are business owner, there's clauses in there, termination clauses, cause for termination. Okay. So things are rocky for the physical side. Things need to be rebuilt. The receivers that came in, from what I've heard, have gone through and they fired key personnel in the management of the different companies that support the ecosystem. Okay. All of these things affect the ecosystem. So this is what's going on when they say, hey, well, why isn't the trust buying? Well, guess what? In order for the trust to buy, the partners who own the projects, who are getting the value from the technologies that Det is offering, they need to feel comfortable to move forward. They need to feel like we are going to continue on. And it's just like me rebuilding IX. I'm rebuilding IX. Some of you guys are only here. Some of you guys are only here as haters. Some of you guys are here as spectators. And some of you guys are here as leaders. The question is, which one are you? Question, debt is over then. I never said that. Debt is not over. I'm telling you why the trust has slowed down the frequency and volume of the purchases, why the token prices are going down. Okay. Debt is not over. Debt is far from being over. They are right now in the process of minting. Let me ask one question real quick. How many of you guys have not yet, okay, how many of you guys have not yet minted your license? If you guys could put a number 1 in the chat box, if you have not minted your NFT or your license. Okay. Quite a few. Quite a few. Okay. Well, we'll go through. It's there's some videos out there on how to do it. Okay. If you guys are doing it sooner, I think there's some types of gifts that are being given away, giveaways that are happening right now. I haven't been that involved in minting, so I'm going to go through and see if we can stumble on what is going on here. Okay. So depending on how many licenses you have, it is going to cost you $25 to mint your license. What does mint mean? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a whole lesson on currencies here. If you guys can pull out a token or a coin, excuse me, from your country, okay? I don't have any on me, but in the US, we have quarters, nickels, and dimes, okay? Quarters, nickels, and dimes. When that coin was created, it was minted, okay? That is the process of creating a coin or a token. It is minted into existence. Okay. VBox customers, please don't, just give me a second, guys. I'm going step by step. So please don't put VBox in the chat. Okay. Be respectful. 1 second. It is 100% necessary. To convert to an NFT. This is what everybody was waiting for, guys. Everybody and their mother was asking every single day, how do I convert to my license? How do I transfer my license? How do I sell my license? Well, you have to convert it to an NFT. In order to convert it to an NFT, you have to go through the process of minting it. Debtbox cannot mint it for you. You, as the owner, need to mint it. There's a $25 fee to do so. Okay. In order for you to pay for the minting, you need to have $25 in your wallet. Okay. How do we do that? Well, there's a couple different ways, and I'm gonna put my wallet up here, and I do not want anybody. I don't know if I should actually put my wallet up here. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, I have 2 that are not activated. Okay. So these are the amount of licenses that I own in this account. Okay. We have in here, the only way I'm going to be able to show you guys how to mint is I have to actually show you through the whole process. Okay. The rentals that you might have had have been here, and the micros that you have are here. Okay. Every single one of these, you are required. Okay. You are required to mint. We'll go through and we'll share a video in this. One thing that you guys need to understand is you will no longer need to pay hosting. Okay. So hosting, okay, you can see here, even I own a total of 286 licenses. Okay. 286 licenses times $25 is going to cost me $6,400 to mint all of these. Okay. So when you think if you have 1 or 2 licenses, yeah, it's going to cost $50. I got to spend $6,400 to mint all of these to NFT. Again, that video is out there. You can go and do the simple math. How do you get BNB? Well, BNB or USDT is what I would recommend. I would not, if I were you guys, I would not be using my token. Let me say this again. This is me. I will not be using my token to mint. I will be getting fresh dollars. I know some people don't have this luxury and I get it. Okay. So if you have to use you do whatever you want. My recommendation to myself and to my wife, because she'll listen to me, is we get some money, we buy some USDT or some BNB, and we go in mint. Why? Because that $6,400 is $6,400. If I use $6,400 worth of token, now that the prices are down 20%, 30%, 40%, 70% since the SEC hit, okay, you will be burning a lot of token. And that means when, I'm not saying if, when the prices increase after the turmoil that we're going through and the value increases through the theory of supply and demand. So those of you guys that have not minted yet and used internal token, you can make the decision. If you used internal token, I would be kicking myself in the butt because that internal token, instead of being $25, if the price goes up 50%, 100%, 200%, 300% in a year, 2 years, 3 years, guess what? That $25 would have now been worth $150, $200. So, tokenomics, as I've always said, it was a 3 to 4 year project. We were 2 years in, a year and a half in. So we're probably about a year and a half to 2 years for the tokenomics to fully kick in. Remember, we have until November 30th in order to mint. If you do not mint before November 30th, I'm not sure if you'll lose access completely, but it's just mint before November 30th. So there's no problems. Okay. If you guys need information, as you guys know, all the information comes in here. All of this information is here for the debt box, digital commodity house, exactly what you need to do, the reminders, all this stuff is here. Okay. Any community votes as well are happening in here. There hasn't been a community vote as of yet because of, what we're going through. And then your dashboard here. Okay. All of the minting needs to happen before November 30th. What about US people? Everybody can mint. Yes, everybody can mint. You own it. You need to own your digital asset. This is a benefit for you. If you are in the US, this is a benefit for you because when you mint, you are minting to your wallet. Nobody can take your wallet away from you unless you give them the seed phrases. So please make sure you have your seed phrases secure. Okay. Which assets? Digital assets. Your digital asset is your license. Your NFT is considered a digital asset by the US government. Okay. The last day in India would be I think December 1st at 12 midday. Okay. Hey, leaders on here, leaders. I know I have, for example, some of my US leaders, Boomi, Travis, Brian, Chris, even some of my Indian leaders out there. If you guys could help me out with any specific questions that you guys are getting that I could potentially resolve on the call today. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen just for a second, just to check something out here. Okay, I'm going to answer some of these questions, guys. Mint only one license per project per day to get free ones. Okay. I think that's more of a declaration. Or do we need to take existing tokens out of the DebtBox wallet? That's a great question. The tokens, you need to withdraw them before the end of the month out of the piggy bank. Okay. Once they are in your debt wallet, you can leave them there. Okay. Because that debt wallet, guys, remember that debt wallet is a decentralized wallet, meaning you, as long as you have the seed phrases, you can take that wallet, even if the debt app no longer existed, just as an example, you can take that seed phrase and you can import it into another decentralized wallet like Exodus or Trust or Binance or anything that supports BEP20. You can import it and you can now swap, send, receive those DebtBox tokens. Okay. So they do not need to be removed from the debt wallet. They need to be withdrawn from the debt piggy bank. Okay. Okay. No, you don't. I'm just looking at some of these here. Okay, airdrops. The airdrops, if you have the airdrops, obviously were on pause the last few months because of what's going on here in the US. So I'm sure if you have not received the airdrops, you can contact the debt support team and they can rectify that issue for you. Okay. I want to give a little bit of okay. So V boxes, this V box for people that have a V box. I do not have clear information. I'm just going to be 100% transparent with that. What I have read is they are doing something for VBox holders. It's going to be in the latter half of the month. So if you have a VBox and you prefer to wait, okay, till the 20th, 21st, 22nd, I don't have the exact date, okay, then you can use your VBox to mint a certain amount of licenses to NFTs. That's what I understand. I don't have the exact amounts or I don't even know if that's truly going to happen, but that is from what I've read is what I understand. Okay. So V boxes, they're not like, oh, I'm screwed, I bought a V box. No, you're not screwed. There is going to be some type of benefit for you. Okay. And some type of credit for you. What is the benefit of NFT? The benefit of an NFT is that you truly own the asset in your wallet. You control it. You can sell it. You can put it on a marketplace. You can do whatever you want with it. You are in control. Nobody else. All right. What about mining after 30th of November? Okay. That truly has not been talked about. I know some information as far as the roadmap, as you guys all do. Okay. Any of you guys that have seen the roadmap know that converting to an NFT and the NFT marketplace was part of the roadmap. So, and if you didn't know that, I'm going to actually see if I can pull this up here. Let me see if I have it here. Well, I'm going to keep talking to this. So any of you guys that do know that, there we go. Woohoo, there you go. Okay, if you guys have not seen this roadmap, this was published by Debt back in June before the SEC got involved. There's a marketplace preview. There's the deployment of an EVM compatible chain. Okay, that's an Ethereum virtual machine chain. Okay, there was going to be some audits, some new swapping functions or new exchanges, and then the setting up of the layer ones, the launch of the debt wallet. Okay, and then the migration of tokens from BEP20 to the layer one debt chain. Okay. All of this was going to be done in approximately 6 months. They said by the beginning or 2024. Obviously, there's been about a 3.5 month delay on this. But as you can see, there is a marketplace being built out for these NFTs. In this marketplace, as you can see here, okay, NFT minting. We're just accelerating some of these things. Some of these steps are getting skipped. I'm sure there's a new roadmap that's going to be put out. but they need to accelerate things, which means they need to make it an obligation or mandatory to be, how would you say, to be minted sooner than later. There will be a marketplace. There will be places where you are going to be able to view your NFTs, and I believe mine with your licenses, the node softwares. So all of that's set up. I don't have any actual information on how it works or what's going on, but I do want you guys to know that it is being worked on. Okay, micro licenses. I don't have any information on micro licenses right now, guys, off the top of my head. I will get back to you guys on that one. What is meant by the piggy bank withdrawal? Well, all of your tokens right now, if you have not withdrawn to your debt wallet, you need to go and click the withdraw button over to your piggy bank or over to your wallet. Everything in your rewards section is in your piggy bank first, and then you have to put it into your wallet. How to, question from the field, how to transfer minted NFTs to your personal wallet. It's just like sending any crypto, okay? If you have an NFT in your wallet, you'll see that you have two tabs, tokens and NFTs, okay? And once you have the NFT in your wallet, what you can do is you can actually go in and copy the address where you want to send it, paste it into your wallet and click send, just like sending any other crypto, okay? Remember, NFT is just a token. It's just one token. I do not have any information on any of the gifted licenses. CryptoLand support is offered through their community site. They have a community software widget in their back office. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the same thing, micro licenses. All right, Boomy here. Question that just came in. If a person has a node that wasn't mining, can they still do this process if they had no hosting credits? Yes, you should be able to. You should be able to. Okay. I do not know the exact answer on that, but I'm assuming as long as they can view it in their profile here, you know, in their minting section, they can go through. If it says the number 1 there, they can go through and mint it, and I'm sure it would appear here, even if it was not hosted, and they could mint that NFT. Okay, so that's exactly what has to be done there. So just really quickly here, guys, so you can kind of see how this works. We'll go ahead and mint this one. So NFTs here, you're going to go ahead and, on the project, you can click mint. And here I have 4 debt licenses. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to mint 4 NFTs. Now remember, 4 times 24, that's going to cost me $100. Okay. Here are your terms and conditions. Right. Number 1, that it's going to be in your wallet. You take full responsibility, meaning if somebody else has your seed phrases, if somebody hacks you, that myself, your upline, your downline, your sideline, the person next, nobody can do anything for you. Okay. Crypto is final. Okay. If you have any reason to believe that your wallet was ever compromised, reset or migrate your wallet accordingly. Okay. And then back up your new mnemonic phrase, your seed phrase. Okay. You acknowledge that you have your phrase backed up and safe, and you acknowledge that that is a good practice to reset or migrate your wallet occasionally. And then also there is non-refundable. Nothing in crypto is refundable at this point. So it's final. Okay. So as you can see here, this is grayed out. This minting credits will be coming soon towards the end of the month. I don't know exactly when. Okay. So for right now, I'm going to use tokens. Up here, I have my options. I can choose debt because I'm minting with debt. I'm minting my debt. I can choose BNB. Oops, I just clicked BNB. And then, but you can see in here, I have My minting fee is 0.4, and I don't think I have that much BNB in my wallet. I wish. Okay, I'm gonna just stop my screen share real quick so I can import and put in my passwords. All right, now I'm going to get a code to my email. So I know you guys can't see my screen, but I'm getting these codes real quick. Remember, guys, you want to keep these as private as possible. Don't let anybody look over your shoulder. Don't let anybody record your screen. Don't let anybody have access to anything. So very, very careful with this. And again, I just did that. Minted 4 NFTs from my debt wallet. Again, all of this is here. It's pretty simple process. There's videos on it. Okay. I think the biggest thing is, how do I get BNB? How do I get USDT? Get a Ronin card. It's that simple. Okay. Ronin card. Let's talk a little bit about this. Let me see if I can refresh this here. Okay. I'm going to have to log in here. So this is going to be your Ronin portal. Once you get set up, you will have to enable 2FA. I hope you guys all know what 2FA is at this point in time. If you do not, there's trainings on it. We'll go through your upline, your mentor person can help you out with this. Okay. So this is going to be your Ronin portal for right now, guys. And listen to me, leaders, for right now, it is available on desktop only. Okay. Desktop only. It's not available on mobile. We will have a mobile app coming out here soon. Okay. Here is where you would be able to see any of your wallet balances. You can see here, you can transfer fiat. If you have any of the cards, depending on what you purchase, physical cards, okay, any of that information here is available. You will see all that information here. If you have a virtual card, or you need a virtual card, again, it will be available here. You'll be able to see that. When you're transferring fiat, like I said, there's peer-to-peer, ACH, wires inbound, wires outbound, okay? So all of that's here. ACH, you will have to verify and pass KYC, okay? You will have to verify and pass KYC. Where will you do this? There will be a banner over here that says complete your profile. And in here, you will have to go into your profile and you'll have to complete this basic information here. And as you can see, I had to upload some documents here, okay? And you can upload a photo of yourself as well. So yeah, it's pretty simple. The card portal, everything is here available. We'll go through and do a more in-depth training. As you can see, for right now, we do have available different currencies from ERC20 Tether, Binance or BSC Tether, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance Smart Chain, because those are primarily the ones that we work with. We can add more in the future. Okay, so if you have a specific coin that you would like and we have a lot of volume for it, we can add it to the system within a couple weeks. Okay, so all of this stuff here, we'll do a more in-depth training on exactly what you need and how it needs to happen. But as of right now, we want you guys to know that this this system will be launching probably in the next 24 hours. It will be available for purchase from the $65 level all the way up to the $2,500 level in your back office. It'll be all automated through. You'll get emails, how to log in, how to do your KYC, and our support team is ready to help you guys with anything you need. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So if you have again, I guess maybe you did not hear me, Dilip. So if you guys have hosting credits for the year, remember, first of all, I gifted those to you. So I want you guys to understand, if you had hosting credits for the year, I paid for them. So let's be clear on that. Number two, if you had hosting credits for the year and you still have a few months left, that's what those minting credits are going to be. You'll be able to convert those credits into minting credits. So please, nobody's trying to take your minting credits for you. Okay. All right. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I know there's a lot more to go through. Ronin card available for purchase. If you guys have not seen the Ronin website, ronincard.com, this will be integrated. This will be also a replicated page, guys, just so you guys know, for our brand ambassadors, leaders out there. You will have this as a replicated site. So it'd be like ronincard.com/Joe Martinez. If I share that, okay, if I share that and I get a person that is in crypto, person that is in another network marketing company that uses crypto, different entrepreneurs that use crypto, remember, this card is not branded IX. This card is branded Ronin. This is a product that we can go out there and retail. Okay. So I'm going to go put out my link, ronincard.com/Joe Martinez. And when I send it to my buddy that's in another company and he buys it, guess what? I'm going to make $150 fast start. I'm going to get a bunch of volume in my tree. I can go out there and retail this product. Okay. This is going to be the same thing for Ronin, same thing for travel, same thing for skills. All of our products are going to be highly retailable. You're going to have funnel pages. You're going to have lead capture pages. You're going to have a lot of stuff, guys. You guys don't even know the transformation that we are going through here in IX is going to be great. And for those of you guys that have been transactional with me, and what I mean by that, those of you that have come in just to maybe purchase a product, that's fine. But we're more about transformation than transaction here. If you're here just to have a transactional arrangement with us, that's fine. But what we're looking for people is, we're looking for people that are transformational, that want to help us transform this world. And that's what I'll tell everybody listening to me as my closing statement right now is we are here to transform as people first. We are here to help others transform their lives. Secondly, to multiply. Okay. If you guys are looking for transactional, you're going to have a 2x, 3x business. If you guys are looking for transformational, you're going to have a 10x, 20x, 100x business. So thank you guys. I lost a lot of you guys towards the end here. That's fine. The leaders stayed on. The people that stayed on needed to stay on. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a phenomenal week. Once Ronin is live in your back office, we'll send out some notifications. Okay. We will get our leaders tested. We'll make sure we'll have some tutorials ready for you guys. Dream Trips is coming next. The Dream Trips activation. We already have over 2,000 people that have their Dream Trips activation already, that have their loyalty points. So if you have not got your Dream Trips access, figure out why. We'll get it to you soon. Thank you guys. Peace.